All right, hello everybody. Welcome to another show. Today we'll be talking about several different topics, including the empty seats, at the Bernabeu, and we'll also be talking about the comments to Simeone that uh, Modric responded to, and Courtois responded to as well. So we'll be talking about those two things, and they are kind of old, but we'll still be talking about them because I forgot to talk about them on the match reaction last time. So at the Bernabeu, I noticed that there were a lot of empty seats. Once again, as we've seen throughout this season, there's been a lot of empty seats here and there, except for the Atletico game. Was it the Atletico game? Atletico and Clasico. Other than that, empty seats have been pretty prevalent this season. It's it is not it's not a big concern, but we knew this was going to happen because Ronaldo is kind of a figure, a soccer figure, or a football figure, I should say. Um, he kind of represents a lot of things in soccer. He's kind of a focal point, main protagonist, and of course, him leaving the club. We'll always have these kinds of things happening. So the according to the AS, the attendance for the game on Saturday, I believe it was, versus Rayo Vallecano was 55,229, which is a 68% of the capacity of the Bernabeu, and these things were bound to happen. I mean, Ronaldo leaving, we all knew that La Bernabeu was going to be a little bit emptier. And even the day before Ronaldo signed, the attendance was at 48,466 at the Bernabeu. Um, so obviously, Ronaldo was a big factor in people coming to the stadium. People wanted to see Ronaldo, more than Real Madrid itself. So I don't want to talk about this a lot, but you do have a lot of Ronaldo fans. Um, you know, the Ronaldo fans have switched from Real Madrid to Juventus. Like I said, I don't want to talk about them too much because they're Ronaldo fans. You can't expect them. They're not Real Madrid fans, so that's okay. Fair game to them. They can be Ronaldo fans if they want. But I support Real Madrid. I support the club itself. Ronaldo is just another player in the club, a great in the club, I should say, but just another player in the club. And Real Madrid is bigger than any player. So yeah, the attendance on average, according to AS again, I believe, there are 5,000 fewer people in attendance in La Liga games on average, and around 11,000 fewer in European Cups. So it is a very big decrease from last season. Ronaldo obviously has a factor in that, and also the style of play, Zidane leaving, obviously that's contributed. Um, Obviously, we're in a bit of a transition, so people aren't going to go as much. Real Madrid fans are demanding, so when they see that they're not doing too good, they start leaving. I wouldn't be that kind of fan, but they have the right. So yeah, that's part of what I wanted to talk about. And I also wanted to talk about the jeers at the end, the frustration from the fans. So there were jeers towards the end of the game, especially when there was that double save from Courtois. A very little scary moment for Real Madrid because I thought we would draw the game. But Courtois really saved us towards the end, and there were a lot of jeers. Everyone was frustrated. A lot of people had left already. You know, but we are in transition, and we kind of have to accept that. Um, Hopefully everything works out. But Real Madrid fans are Real Madrid fans, and they will jeer. And Yeah, so usually we have fewer than 60,000 fans most of the time. So and in this case, we had a lot of fans that left already, and the jeers were pretty loud. They were significantly loud. So um, like I said, I'm not the kind of person who likes to jeer at players. Um, Unless it's very extreme circumstances. Um, but other than that, I'm not the kind of person to jeer at a player. So yeah, it's just not my thing. Um, so hopefully we can get more people at the Bernabeu. I'm just hoping that things do work out. I mean, the president's going to be mad. We all know how Florentino Perez loves money. His lust for money is huge. So, hopefully everything does work out for him. Um, and I don't want to be mean to the president, but the president is the president. I'm not very not a big fan of him, um, but he's the president. I mean, what else can I say? He's the president, and that's it. I also wanted to talk about the comments of Simeone. So apparently, the Simeone comments were as follows: that Modric won the Ballon d'Or because he was helped by the fact that he plays for Real Madrid, and Real Madrid are always favorites to win these kinds of prizes. Um, Now that's pretty petty from a coach who is pretty well thought of throughout the footballing world. He's a really good coach, really defensive. Yes, he has 210 clean sheets in 400 games for Atletico Madrid. So a very good feat. And I do respect him. I have all the respect for him. However, he always does have to come up with these little petty comments, especially the one towards Modric. It's a little petty, but he is an Atletico Madrid coach, and he's always going to have to suppress Real Madrid's achievements. So it's only normal that there's some kind of rivalry between us. And yeah, Modric answered back, sorry, and he said it's sad he has to belittle Real Madrid's success. So I think Modric had all the right to respond to him back. If it was me, I think I would have stayed quiet. But Modric answered back, and he has all the right to. And he said that it was sad. It was sad that he has to belittle Real Madrid's success. He's always trying to dismiss the successes that Real Madrid has had, the Champions League too, little things here and there. And Courtois also responded, which I was very surprised. Not surprised too much because Courtois is kind of, in my opinion, quote unquote snake. Just an opinion. That's just what I think. I'm not very fond of Courtois, but I have to admit he has put in his shift, and I'm sure he'll win me over, But I'm not a big fan of him so far. And so Courtois responded that Simeone does these comments to be popular with his fans. So yeah, I mean Simeone does have a purpose, and he I guess maybe Courtois kind of said that Simeone has to do these things. I don't know if he meant it in a bad way, but yeah, Courtois did respond, and I was kind of surprised that he did in the manner that he did. But that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. The empty seats at the Bernabeu was a little scary, but I think once we're in the end of the transition's over, I think things will come together. So thank you all for watching. Please do drop a like, and I have a few subscribers now, so it's very good. I'm seeing positive signs, and I'm going to be putting out a match preview tomorrow, so stay on the lookout for that. Thank you all. Bye-bye.